some, it may be the legacy of fame or the luxury of fortune. But for many, if not most artists, I think they create because they have to. In the absence of creative endeavors, some broken part of their subconscious wells up and presses against other functions of the mind, disrupting them. This quickly becomes a curse as the desperate rattle of a painting or novel or album drowns out all other thoughts. Days or weeks are lost while plumbing the depths and branching ideas of possibilities. The torturous frustration as the clumsy body fails to recreate into reality the immaculate vision of the mind. But the highs, oh those highs, when art flows and you are a conduit for lightning, when knowledge, skills, and training finally align into a perfect focus, turning random, diffuse light into a hot, fast laser beam. This is the feeling of immortality, the feeling that seems to justify this brief, fragile existence. So open that release valve, just a little bit, and let the demons play for a while.
Good morning, everyone. How are we doing today? Turning down my music a bit on my end because it is loud. Turn off that. Alright. Is everything all set up and in order? I think so. Morning, Navy. Morning, Jesse. Morning, Watcher Dragon. Morning, Tangent. Morning, Sigil. Still counts for him? Understood. I don't know what his count was at beforehand, so I can't put it back. New Sierra design? This isn't Sierra. This is a character named Caliber. One of my really old characters, actually. I just need to make an updated reference of him because I'm getting art of him. And I don't like the old design. Or the old art. It doesn't look good. Oh, yeah, here's the fox form. Sierra's actually making a character that isn't another Sierra design, or another Sierra form. I went to the dentist again yesterday, and they fixed the filling that was too high. So now I can close my teeth again. And that is fairly nice. Alright, when was I doing the Skrunkle shakes? Is that in July? Sierra can bite Runnery now? Maybe. Sierra's teeth still aren't in that good of condition. Oh, wow, that's all the way back in March. Gonna be lurking while you finish up putting label. Hey, thank you for the lurk. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Or, I suppose rest of your day isn't the right word, just thank you for the lurk. I hope labeling goes well. Let's see who needs a Skrunkle shake. In between, I shall just continue feeding bad ideas to a family member. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, I could do Skrunkle shakes, or I could do some of the last couple. Yeah, let's get the Skrunkle shakes done. I've got a few Skrunkle shakes and a few of the MS Paint Doodles left. I recognize this fox. Hey, Diane. Oh, I should be eating breakfast. I'll have to eat food after stream. Alright. I just had to open the folder for the Skrunkle shakes. There they are. So many Skrunkles. We got 3 left. We do have a lot of them though. So if I just like switch over here. We've had a few. They're all just these silly little, like, chess pieces, basically. Forgot they were a fundraiser option? They were, just because they were kind of already there, so I left them up. Fox burp. And Zakuro. Zushi. Flow. Jelly. Runery. And that's the end of it. Yeah, you could still get Skrunkle shakes, technically. I never took them away. my head is currently filled with bad ideas. You know, the normal. Many of these ideas which won't ever see, like, publication anywhere. How did I do these for characters with full body patterns? Let me go double check. Looks like I just kind of did the torso pattern. I made a mistake. Morning, Barry. Or whichever time zone is correct. Or whichever time of the day is correct. $7 p.m. Good afternoon. You missed So She Takes? What is So She Takes? Joke keep reusing. Okay. If it's like a culture thing or a meme thing, I unfortunately am very bad at keeping up with both of those. Why did I color that in brown? That's a burn mark. No, that's who it is. Like, every time I draw Reynard's fox, the asymmetrical, like having the floof on one side but not the other, I kept thinking it reminded me of, in the past, drawing one of my characters, and I always thought it was Chris. Which, if I go to Chris is this character who has like fluff on one side of the face but not the other. But I'm realizing, no, that's not who it was reminding me of. It was reminding me of Imakaru. Any decent images of Imakaru? Just looks like mostly old, Hey, Reynard. Looks like mostly old pen and marker stuff.
Oh no!
And 3C Barstar, thank you so much for the 7 months of subscription. How are you doing today? But Imakaru had a scar on the side of the face, and that showed up in the fox form. So it had a similar effect of one side of the face not having the fluffy cheeks quite often. I know I drew more art than just this. My trans mask character who had a male human disguise. He had the same, just like one side of the face wasn't fluffy because of a scarring. He actually had scars all throughout his body. he was an alchemist in Pathfinder, which Pathfinder alchemists use bombs, alchemical bombs, and he had gotten the scars before the session started, basically as he was learning the stuff. Doing good? I'm doing pretty well. Unfortunately, the campaign that Imakaru came from is one I don't remember fondly. And the character itself, he slowly descended into such paranoia because it was a Kingmaker campaign where each player got voted into a position of the government. And everyone voted for Imakaru to be king, even though I said out of character, do not vote for him. He has put his own name in, because that's what he would do in character. But he does not have the stats for it. Don't vote for him. And everyone voted for him anyway. And he just got betrayed so many times throughout that campaign. But yeah, I do remember at one point when one of the players' characters got basically, I think they had gotten killed or trapped or something. They need to bring in a replacement, and they brought in someone that during their interview with the king was drunk and saying some really dumb stuff. And I had to just break character and be like, I don't know what you expect from me. Imakaru would not approve this person. But I gotta do so because that's the only way the campaign goes forward. So I guess Imakaru approves this drunk person who is extremely unqualified for the position and does not seem trustworthy at all. I'd love to do something more with Imakaru at some point. Oh yeah, happy Trans Week. I forgot. Yeah, that's the character that I kept being reminded of every time I drew this character. I just hadn't been able to place it. I think Imakaru was my first transmask character that was actually AFAB rather than being a post TF. Save as shake. Reynard is with an S, right? Scroll up. You were just in the comments. Yeah, with an S. Alright, then just drag this down here. Hit play. And there is Skrunkle Shake of Reynard. What size did I export all these at? Uh, 560 by 560 it looks like. It's been a while since I worked on one of these. Yeah, they're all 560 by 560. Has been shook. Thank you so much, Reynard, for the support. I am sending over your Skrunkle Shake now. I don't actually know who this is. Crocs. I will have to see if I can contact them later. What's the sonar look like? It's a red fox with like white marks along the legs. Zafrey, thank you for the donation. Wait, hold on. Zafrey, what you attempted to do? Skrunkle Shake. You know what? I'll allow it. Because I want to draw this character in a Skrunkle Shake. I'm glad that the the warning message still works. Still works though. It's not very often that it comes up. Hey, Fox Guy. Thought Skrunkle Shake was a separate thing. I don't remember what the original rules for that were, but Ko-fi doesn't provide enough API for me to reliably separate them apart. Like, I can only pool as much information as Ko-fi gives me, and Ko-fi doesn't tell me what type of commission is being claimed, only that a commission is being claimed. Hey, cats. Save my canvas. Thank you. How am I? I'm doing pretty well. They drilled down the tooth that was too high so I can close my jaw again properly, which is heckin' nice. Found out how much it's gonna cost to properly fix my teeth though, and that's a pretty penny. $7,500 is a lot of money. Like, nearly half what I paid for my car back when it was new. So that was of course 10 years ago. I'm sure cars have gotten more expensive since then. I paid like $16K for my car. Of course, as it's nearing the end of its warranty, stuff is starting to go wrong. The wrecked cars in the woods are free. You can just magically animate one. Hi, Tangent. New glasses came in. Oh, understandable. Multiple cracked, broken teeth, and missing crown that would most likely be turned into an artificial tooth. Part of the issue that they're having with mine as well is that the jaw itself, the bone, is too small. And it's caused one of my front teeth to go crooked backwards really badly, giving me a crossbite. Which means in order to fix anything, it's just going to be really difficult and thousands of dollars, regardless of which direction. I honestly might just ask, like, would it be just easier to just... I don't even... See, the thing is, I don't even know if they could do a... if an implant would fix it. Because they're saying the crooked tooth is going to have to come out eventually before they can do anything. But I'm going to be honest. Not looking forward to having one of my two front teeth missing when both the teeth beside my two front teeth are missing. So I'm just kind of stuck with that one for the time being. Neurodivergent desires by contributing alt text to the Beastie Ball wiki. Ooh, nice. I've been trying to remember to add alt text to my artwork as I upload it more recently, because that's not something I did in the past. But especially with a lot of the comics being handwritten, apparently it's just really helpful for people. So I'm just like, okay, I'll try and do it. Like the comic page I just uploaded today, I added alt text for that. Though how much alt text I could add varied by site. Discord was way too short for anything. Blue Sky was able to put the full thing on, and Mastodon, I had to kind of shorten it down to at least include the dialogue. It's coming out really well so far. I'm glad. I feel like I'm uploading it too slow, so I'm gonna try to, for future ones, not necessarily be quite as clean, maybe. Because, like, I went through a lot of effort to keep this page really clean, but that resulted in it taking forever. And if I got to get through an entire year, I can't have each day taking over, like, weeks to do. Look at two kinds as an example. They've been on the same chapter since 2020. Fair. I do wonder if part of the original interest in it was how quickly I had been updating it, because originally I was updating it almost every day with very short little things. But for anyone that hadn't read the hasn't read the original, they were very, very sketchy and very little things quite often. Like, this was one of the days. Where are... Or this. Very sketchy, very messy. Even the cleaner ones were kind of far less polished. New page is really good. You agree with Navy? Yeah, I won't, even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to update it super consistently because I need to actually keep track of more characters this time. Because there's gonna be more characters. Where is my... Yeah, the original one was... Because the original one was just based off me. The new one, I'm gonna take characters... Like, I'm gonna take some of the original events and reuse them. Or, like, I should say repurpose them. So, early on, there may be a lot of things that kind of line up with the original. But most of the stuff from the original I never got to complete, so... But it is a different world, is a different character. As established by the first 2 pages, it's a world where this isn't the first time something like this has happened. And there are procedures for it. Yeah, as I started getting towards the end of... I started getting towards the end of what I did eventually post there. And I had comic pages that were like this, and these took so long. I'm gonna try to avoid taking as long as I did on these, but we shall see. I gotta script out a few more pages. The procedures for how Pob deals with it is really interesting. I'm glad. I was really worried that it would just be really boring to people. Nice neck. You should read the original comic. If you would like to, you can. It didn't get finished, and the beginning of it is such a mess because it wasn't originally planning on becoming a ongoing thing. But what I was gonna say was I hecking love looking back and seeing, oh yes, back then there were also pages that were just primarily text. Like, page 1 and 2 had a whole lot of text on them of the new version. But then you come back and look at this, and it's just like text, text, text. Tons of text. Tons more text. But lore, though. This was actually the final image that I ever posted to the original. Which was, them basically saying that most of... It was going to be my excuse to kind of rewrite a bunch of the beginning of this stuff, saying that a lot of the early stuff had kind of been exaggerated and fantasized and such. And commenting and include contradictions, as I was still deciding how much I wanted to obscure behind the fantasy of it. Should probably go back and fix those. Still need to fill in the missing months. Both February and March only had 1 entry each. May take longer, but I am working on it. Because I genuinely did plan to restart it with the same character. But then stuff happened that made that a bit less feasible. Now I'm legally obligated to repeat everything to you so far. Is your favorite spot in the comic? I'm glad you liked that. Just because you feel like this is a little bit more fitting, you feel like, oh, Tiger Avatar. Yeah, so for anyone that wasn't there, when this was happening, I actually just had a... Oh, why is the plush change when I talk while getting head pat? Strange. What I was going to say, though, was during that year, I actually portrayed myself as the tiger. Like, on the stream, I just had the tiger rather than the Sphinx. Let's see if I come here. Huh, I guess it's not in there. But yeah, I use the tiger everywhere, so that's why the tiger the tiger PNG tuber was technically the first PNG tuber. Before the PNG tuber, I had just put this image in the lower corner of the screen. And this is still my icon on for Affinity because I have yet to update it. Oh, that's also why the blup emote is a tiger. Foxback 14. 10% of a fox's total volume is stored in its tail, which means that a kitsune is 90% lighter when their tails are removed. Fox rules have been updated. Not sure how that works, but it is now a fact. Tangent 128 to Tiger. Yar, did you know that September 18th be Talk Like a Pirate Day? I didn't, but I guess I do now. Yar? I miss doing these. These were fun. You were incorrect. It's the 19th. Oh, years later, the truth comes out. I still enjoy how this panel came out because the entire thing, like I modeled that entire bedroom just to draw the tiger in it. I still technically have that model too. I might reuse it for I might reuse it for the new comic. Might not. Might... no, because I have a new house that this character is living in. Which is this house. And the bedroom doesn't line up with, doesn't line up with that layout anymore. A floor plan? Yeah, this was drawn by Shy. Good friend. Well, I wanna be able to have a consistent design for the background set when they're in the house. So I needed to, instead of basing on my own house like the original was, the original was very much based on our old home in Florida. Even down to little things like, where is it? Where's the pouty one? Little things like the way we had our couches set up at a 90-degree angle in the living room. Though, ironically, normally it was the other way around. I would sit on the love seat and Mal would lay on the couch. But I figured since Tiger was taller, it made sense for Tiger to sprawl across the couch. Suspecting it'll be painful. What do you plan on using for modeling it? Oh yeah, here's we had shelves on the inside, right beside the garage door, and it opened at like on the wall that was a 45-degree angle. There's just little snippets of that old house that you can find throughout that comic. I didn't draw backgrounds very often, but that's the couch that Tiger is later sprawled on. Yeah, I used Google, or I think it was Google SketchUp at the time. I don't know. I used the SketchUp Make application, like the 2017 desktop version. But now I have actual like home modeling software that I plan on using for it, because I picked it up in a Humble Bundle once. Anshin, why you put ideas in my head? I love that you put ideas in my head, but why you put ideas in my head? Oh. Sushi, thank you so much for the donation. Let me take a look. Oh. Alright. Sushi, I will get back to you in just a second. Ninfi, thank you so much for the raid. Wait, Zushi has been partially... Sorry, I got distracted by a comment. But yes, welcome in, Nymphy. How did your stream go? You were doing art, weren't you? Yee. Do you have any art tags you'd like to share? Everyone that's new, welcome in. My name is I'm When Wolves Cry Out. I go by Sierra or Ria. We do art here. Right now, we're doing little Skrunkle shakes, which are these little gremlin things that bounce around on the screen. You love mythological creatures like dragons, sphinxes, and foxes? You're in the very early stages of commission? Alright, well, if you have any art that you did recently you'd like to share as well. Yes, thank you so much for the raid. And please make sure if you need to do any self-care that you do so. I know it tends to be late for you when you finish up streaming. Yeah, I'd love to share your most recent art. Just for anyone that came in, normally I draw a much more less scrunkly style. Like, these are some of the ones that we've done recently. Because people have been getting a lot of Kigus recently. Nice to be back to your stream. It's nice to have you again. I did want to say, though, since you paid extra, and I don't think you have gotten one since before we changed it. With how much you did pay, you can get one of the clean line arts without color, rather than one of the sketchy ones. But if you still want a sketchy one, we can. I just want to make sure you know that's an option to get an uncolored, like, clean line art one. But I'm gonna go look for messages from a Nymphy. I spy Nymphy messages. Ooh. Nymphy holding necklace looking off into the sea. I like it. And perspective is looking good, though. I'm so sorry that you have to draw what looks like to be a circle from the back. It's like trying to draw the dragon from the back. They don't feel like they were designed to be drawn from the back. The title for that piece was Feeling Empty. You were compelled to do a melancholic piece for that. Honestly, that makes sense. It definitely matches the tone. Like, the expression. Zoroark sprouted. Very good Zoroark too. If you guys haven't checked out Nymphy, go check out Nymphy. They make really nice Pokemon art. They are Hunting Horn main and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I don't know what Pokemon you play in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I was gonna name it, but I don't actually know. Addict. Okay. Sure. I was really hesitant to call you an addict because that could come off as harsh. Just say it. Okay, sure. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon addict. Could be reworded to also be like enthusiast. I'm doing pretty good. Stop about you. How could we stop about you? But yeah, we're just doing some Skrunkle shakes. Wait, what? Oh, don't tell me that I... Did I draw Reynards with a canvas flipped? I did. Oops. Alright, just gotta line it back up real quick. I'm not sure how I managed that. There we go. Let's re-export that. Yeah, I can see how it was missed when it's constantly moving around. But I still wanted to fix it. so this one's also just about done. You gonna lurk now? Alright, rest well, Nymphy. Please make sure you do self-care. Actually gonna step away for just a moment to do some self-care myself. And then, as soon as I get back, we will start on the next one. I am going to create a new file for it, though. Or, well, save this as a new file name, so... Hi, Cap. Did I miss a Cap message? Oh, there's Cap. Hi, Cap. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Sorry about that. How you getting, Naza? Go check, I just had to scroll up and check Zafri's messages. K and sketch and human being liner. Alright. Sorry. I meant to say Zushi, not Zafri. Anyway. Time for art. And absolutely nothing will go wrong. I'm not sure that's how that works, brain. My brain went, ah yes, Lucerna is a moth cat, but Zafri is now a skunk. Look, I'm not saying I'm not going to just think of skunk anytime you say, like, refer to yourself instead of referring to Lucerna. But I'm also not saying I'm not. At least for a little bit. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your food. It'd be a shame if that reification stuff happened now. Oh, what a shame. Here's the seed. A hug from a 10-foot skunk would be great today. Honestly, valid. Zafri, I'm genuinely happy you like the skunk so much. I really liked how it came out, so I'm happy to see it still being used. Skrunkle skunk? Or Skrunkle shake? These are Skrunkle shakes. Oh, Skunkle shake. Yes. You have an idea for a little sequence you're excited for? Ooh. Sadly, I cannot add the tail because Skrunkle shakes don't have tails. Do you eat food or water a seed? Oh. Oh. Dangerous questions being asked. Sequence would be making skunk 10-foot. I'm curious. I am curious what the trigger for that's gonna be. Unless it is literally just gonna be accepting seed from dragon. One idea did involve dragon. Ooh. You heckin' got me intrigued. At last stream, you've written a 3-part sequence that you're probably gonna get of you turning into a vixen based on how many times it took you to read a single sentence. I would be willing to give the to allow the seed in this case because it is a character I have given you and it would thematically line up with that. I mainly want to avoid stuff like random people coming in and just being like kind of wanting me to do stuff that's out of character for the dragon, like using the seeds to turn turn someone into a random animal that they want to be turned into for that day, or that the commissioner wants to be turned into but the character doesn't, kind of thing. You are excited to see more skunk stuff, though. I'm glad everyone seems to enjoy the skunk. It is low-key making me tempted to actually try to do adopts at some point. Would people want adopts from me? I don't know. But if they don't sell, oh well. If they do sell, then people get characters they enjoy, and I get a bit more bill money. The seed I eat. Ooh. I am curious about that, though. If you don't want to say it on stream, you don't have to, or if you want to send it just me, you can send me a DM. Considering how the Kigus have gone so far, you'd say adopts may go quite well. They might. The thing with the Kigus, there is one difference in that they come with a built-in TF and basically the self-insert, whereas an adopt wouldn't. Yeah, that's fine, Zafri. Actually, a little sad I can't add the tail on this one. But standards are standards. If I add the tail on this one, I'll have to start adding tails to all of them. Little streaks all down your side. Got your like little collar of pink. I don't know what that design decision was supposed to be. Maybe I was originally intending it to be neck floof or something when I put it onto the Kigu. Didn't end up being that, but I think it still works. Skrunkle rule. Oh, skunk rule.
We all sell out every day. Might as well be on the winning team. It's business. That's all it is. You still don't get it, do you, boys?
Okay, Zafri, I like that. I do have one question for it, though. Because those are going to be... They're going to be, each part of that sequence would be 2 characters. Are you planning on getting them, like, 1 character at a time? Or are you planning on just doing half bodies? Or what was your plan? Genuinely happy with this. Darken the eyes a little bit. Nope, nope. Saturate them? Yeah, saturate them a bit more. No. Okay. Yes, I know I'm breaking my own rule. You have a semi layout depending on what's happening? Alright. If you hook a tangent tight enough, they turn into a squeal. If you complement the tangent enough, they scrunch. Hey, Partridge. I hope you've at least been resting well. Tangent's also very good at feeding me ideas. you know, like a proper indulgence goddess. Little distraction since your phone and tablet battery died. Bed is comfy. After which your batteries get out, understandable. I mean, what Cap says is true. You had a power bank that also ran out. Aww. Cute. Foxburb's being cute again. Foxburb's being extra cute then. Skrunkle shake. Alright, I think that's all the Skrunkle shakes we got for now. So I'm gonna try doing one or two of the MS Paint Doodles. I do need to see if I can find this person. Aha. I can just send this up, post this to the Dropbox and send it to them that way. Hey, Laser Kitty. Been more open with your furry stuff? You also told your housemate from the time that you first started watching me about it? Who's that? This is Caliber. Caliber is an old character of mine that it's the character that interacts with Zakuro and Hell. It's this character here. But yeah, Partridge, I am proud of you. Housemate's first question was if you were planning to get or make a fursuit. Alright, so I need to create a folder. Shared folder. Nope, that is Zafri. We're not sending the skunk to someone else. Can I just like add anything else to theirs? Theirs looks a little bit plain. Not super happy with it. I'm gonna try adding a bit of white here for the other pole, I guess. Meme of you admitting it, that you've used at times to tell people. It has made most laugh. Good. We are not shipping Zafri anywhere. We like Zafri being here. Did I actually... I think I forgot to reanimate it. I did. Let's try that one more time. You missed the Skrunkle shake being made? Which one? We've made 3 so far. Here is Skunk. I'm sorry to hear that, Maddie. Skunk go, ah. The VOD will be up. Oh, I didn't need to change any settings in OBS. Cool. There's a 30-minute cycle. Heck.
Bad wind came up. The flames spread along the ground, catching fire to everything. As far as you could see, there was smoke.
Big goo foxes. I think Tangent knows about those as well. Looks at Tangent. Yeah. Tangent is bubbling. Bless the goo. Careful. The goo shall remember that. You're gonna get paw prints all over the goo. So we need to go to the R area. I need to go see which one of Robros I have done already. I see. 4. I've got 3 left. I will be right back again before I start on this next one. I definitely won't be pestering Tangent while I'm gone. That would be unprofessional. I'm back. Alright, I gotta turn my mouse DPI down for these, I remember that. Why is the canvas bright white? There's so much going on with this character. I feel like I might be, I feel like I might be distracting Tangent too much. Maybe I should stop. So what if I'm trying to plant some seeds? It's fun watching Tangent grow them. That's never backfired, ever.
Speaking of marketing, one of today's greatest marketing triumphs in the entertainment field is video games. It's a business which has tripled in size in just 3 years. Ron Hendren went out in the field to bring us this special report.
country, armies of young people are blasting away at invaders from outer space and paying for the privilege. I'll be looking at the electronic game craze, which has not only fascinated the nation,
Tommy Devil,
but has created some
thank you so
interesting
much for the raid. Welcome in. Daku Dami, wait,
although it looked it
and Daku.
she turned out to have some unusual powers.
We shot you both out.
Mesmerized for hours.
Bellwether is here to drop off the lovely sheep. Daku Dami raid. Welcome in, both of you. How did your guys' streams go? Let me make sure I spell these both correctly. Okay, good, I did. You were arting too? Drawing pretty dads. Nice. Do either of you have any art tags you would like to share? I could put MS Paint away and we can pull up some art tags. Please go check out Dami Devil and Daku is Tired. Both are amazing beans. I enjoy lurking in their streams. Anyone that is new, I'm when Wolves Cry Out. I go by Sierra or Rhea. I don't normally draw in MS Paint. We're doing some stuff from a fundraiser where I do MS Paint doodles. Hold on, I can turn off that. Yeah, this is more akin to what I normally do. We go check for some art packs. Well, I just put some of my art in the background. Because it feels silly to have the MS Paint doodle be like, oh yes, this is what I do, clearly. Ooh. Jackalope. This one was drawn by Daku. Daku. I can never get over how fluffy you make yours. I look forward to seeing the outfit finished as well. Daku is a great artist. Agreed. Both are. And here is Dami Devil. I want to see this when this is complete. Cause I don't know. Look at that. Look at that. Like just lighting, shading. Also, I love how you do the eyes. It's just can't wait to shade the rest of them. I so look forward to it. You're such good humans too. I'm biased. I really like when people do eyes in really neat ways, and that's what immediately caught my attention. Thank you both for sharing. Please go check out both of them. They are hecking wonderful. To both of you, please make sure to do some post-stream self-care if you need to. Get yourself some rest. If you need food or water, make sure you do all the stretches and such. And yeah, just self-care is important. Please make sure you do so. Oh, box time. Haven't eaten yet, so I have to work. Please make sure you get food. It's lovely to see you as well. You gonna lurk now as well? Understandable. I hope you both have a wonderful rest of your day. and enjoy your food and rest. And thank you again so much for sharing your art. It is absolutely lovely. Waiting on fish to cook. Please make sure you eat once that's done. I gotta make sure I eat as well after stream because I haven't eaten today either. Anyway, back to MS Paint Doodles. MS Paint Doodles with the mouse. What's up, Tangent? Oh, because I said I hadn't eaten today. I will eat directly after stream. I promise. Fix it. I will eat. I got distracted. I was uploading page 3 of my comic. And drawing a seed to throw at Tangent. Or I guess more like plant food. Tangent drew the original seed. Well, Tangent drew the idea. I turned it into a seed. I guess. I don't know. I've lost the analogy. Tangent shared an idea with me, and I had to pull a bit of Dragon Chaos and go. Oh, understood. This is a seed now. Similar to when was that? That was probably like September. Ah, it was in August. Like this one. Just take the idea and form it into a seed. Dragon just go, yeah, take the seed, water it, give it some plant food, and the idea will grow alongside it. Dragon can be a gremlin sometimes. Sierra a gremlin? Never. I am shocked, but this explains a bit. I am sorry to inform you, Tangent, but it is true. I can sometimes be a gremlin.
The big question about new nerd cereal is which side? Orange flavor. Get hold of the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Today, call for the real.
New Kool-Aid coolers with 20% juice. You can...
The Transformers will return after these messages. Welcome to Blockbuster Video. Blockbuster Video.
Take it 5, 6.
Is that grizzly bears are dangerous.
Twice the gremlin.
Stop, tractor. Convert outlaw.
Vehicles each sold separately with 2 figures. Batteries not included.
Atari Games has brought you a constant stream of steady hits. Video games which have had the excitement and depth to keep players coming back again and again.
To the freedom fighters, to the Everest climbers, to the castaway, to the midnight riders, to the spark igniters, I am on my way. Let it be said and let it be known, he who is free is never alone. The path before us, the world behind us, I'll wait for you there. I am on my way. I am on my way. To the lost ark raiders, to the lion tamers, to the stowaway, to the white tide chaser, to the black flag raiser, I'm on my way. Let it be said and let it be known, he who is free is never alone. The path before us, the world behind us, I'll wait for you there. I am on my way. 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 There's a song that sailors know, lost alone and far from home, with golden galleons, golden guns to find their place under the sun. There's a song on the Sahara wind that lifts you to your feet again. The dances on the clockwork stars that pulses through a beating heart.
Wonderful, but great. Aw. Plus, of course, great. I appreciate that, Cap. A lot. I don't know, that's really heckin' sweet.
I made my home in a tin top bomb, and now I'm so happy with 28 years of free falling. Oh, but now it's all guts and I'm balling. And she was born in a tenement, woke up with shit for nerves. You know she never learned to talk to adults. She said everything's easier in here. Like the dancer with bruises who gathers her cash when the music is through. No, she don't look back. I've come to look for America too. All I ever wanted was a spot in the mountains with an 8-frame cabin and nobody counting our days, or cursing or praising our name. But the best we could do was to enter the void like a wide-eyed child waking up to the noise of East Harlem. Don't they see that we're starving?
Thank you, everyone. You're really heckin' sweet. I can't believe Flo has taught you all to be so sweet. This is definitely all Flo's fault. Also sweet. Ah. I have no defense. Shush, 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 shush. Yes, they always trying to deflect blame. It's almost like a sweet person has cultivated sweet people around voice self. Ah. I don't know what to do with these compliments. Enjoy them, accept them. Thank you. Blessed to Sierra Hall. I have been blessed by the Zafri. Oh no, I've been blessed by the Fae. Generally make a positive impact on people's lives. Honestly, that is one of the things that makes me really happy. I am just very happy that me doing this leaves a positive impact on people. If I can, I'd like to continue doing so for as long as possible. Could deposit the compliments into a bank and get compound interest. Isn't that just like spreading good vibes to others and eventually having it come back to you? Whenever you're stressed, the streams really help you calm down. Aw. I am really glad to hear that. You mean what I've been doing for years? I mean, I guess technically also hi Turga. Except Flo, you, myself, and a lot of our friends, acquaintances. What happens? Look, I just try to spread positivity. I don't expect any back, but I do appreciate it when it does happen. It's very nice. But I don't know. I like being positive, and I it's not a transaction thing. I don't know. I want to try and improve people's days. Trick is also a great person you're glad to have the opportunity to meet. Kappa is also a wonderful heckin' person. We will not let Cap go uncomplimented. Everyone here, good beam. I am very lucky to have all of you. Hold on, I see comments. I shaped your interest in TFR. I feel like I've done that for a few people. Style that you clicked with per se. Streams are a real stable spot for you during the chaos of balancing college, IRL chores, and work. I'm really heckin' glad. Drawing with a mouse is hard. You mean that I was the first TF artist you ever saw? I don't know. I just draw what I enjoy. Or if I'm doing something for other people, I try to put a twist on it I enjoy. Jokes on me, I make many things fun. That's how... Yes, I do try to. Correct. Okay, 2 left. Yeah, for like another 20 minutes, we got MS Paint Doodles. You're welcome, Robro. Thank you again for donating for it. Oh, hi, Ruru. Just bitten gently. Thank you. You're also amazing. I don't know what I did this time. I don't know what I did to earn the hecking in that. You were hearing the conversation. Oh. No, you didn't hear anything. Is there meant to be no music? Is there no music? There should be music. Sierra will catch the Ruru and the Zafri. I drew Ruru giving me a spook the other day. Oh, Ruru on the shoulder. I start drawing in 15 minutes. I mean, all I have left to draw are some protogens, so... Guess that's what I'm gonna be drawing. This is going to be interesting because I struggle to draw protogens even via normal methods. You have to program your best button. Wait, what's your best button gonna be? Is it gonna be complementing flow? Also, I kind of love the idea that the best button is just a thing now. That other people can just make their own. Okay. No, I already have. It's gonna be a very amazing person. I can't believe you're making a best button for Runery. That's so sweet. To be fair, I probably deserve this one, but good luck shaking Macropunk. Just shaking one of Macropunk's claws. Rune could totally shake Macropunk and it amuses you. Well, there's a comic idea. Understood for your Runery? Yes. Fearing Runery is correct response. Will avoid runery. Oh. But what if I just fear runery for you? Then you don't have to. Then you don't have to avoid them. This protogen does not look good. I am so sorry. Today's Friday. I'm about to wrap up. Tomorrow, we're gonna have Martin on stream. Martin and I are gonna be doing the name the 100 or the first 151 Pokemon quiz. And by that, I mean I'm gonna be doing it, and Martin's gonna see how many that she can get correct as well. I don't know if Martin's actually gonna be taking it. But yes, Martin guessed. Right, save as. Just, I'll need to finish this one soon. So many Pikachus. You gonna miss most of it? I'm sorry, Zafri. The VOD will be up though. Close out of that. Back over here, just because I still like this, even if it's unfinished. I am extremely hungry. We'll raid the lap. Alright everyone, if you're new here, when we raid out, we don't raid out with a singular raid message. Your raid message for today is whichever fox rule you get when you use the fox rule command. Copy that to your clipboard and paste it into the chat when we get there. And thank you, Cap. Please make sure you have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. Thank you for joining today. As I said, tomorrow we're going to have Martin on. I'm going to continue trying to work on the fundraiser stuff on the non-dono days. And hopefully we can get through them all before too long. All foxes must supply runery with a steady supply of orbs. Foxes who do not comply will be shaken. Fox rules have been updated. Alright. I'm gonna hop off now. Make sure you take care of yourself. I will see you tomorrow.